ready.
All I see is Christian's unruly mop as his head dips lower between my legs. His usual MO is to circle my clitoris with his slick crackerjack top. Tonight he's doing something different, and it's exquisite.
Oh.
He presses his tongue flat against me as he laps at me with long strokes.
Oh.
He starts at the bottom and sweeps it upward in lazy, even lengths. Every time he comes up, I catch his eyes, blazing with fire, with pleasure, and thick desire. Fuck. As always, the pressure is just right, and as he stops, he reconnects with me again. There, yes, right there. I get a 1,000-volt jolt straight to my core. I moan, almost scream as he flicks over my whole slit again. I so much want to grab his head and force his tongue to stay on me and stop this maddening teasing, but both my wrists and ankles are tied to the bedposts. I buck my pelvis into his face, but his leisurely pace doesn't change. The heel of his right hand is firmly pressed down onto my pubic bone, creating a delicious pressure. Oh my God.
What was that?
I have no idea. His left thumb is rubbing slow circles on my inner thigh, my whole being willing to him to move it up just an inch and slip inside.
Oh.
I glimpse his rippling shoulder muscles glistening with perspiration in the dim light. He's so freaking hot. Oh, I'm so close. He senses my quickening, and 2 fingers glide roughly through my wetness and straight to my sweet spot. The other arm snakes up my body where he pinches my nipple and twists violently. I shudder and groan in ecstasy, thrashing my head about as I detonate my release. Oh my God. Holy fuck. My eyes fly open and I jerk up my torso, vaguely surprised that my restraints aren't holding me back. Where is Christian? My body is covered in sweat and I'm breathing like I run a marathon. I look around confused. I'm alone in my bedroom in my apartment. My body's still weak, jittery from my grinding orgasm, apparently induced by yesterday's events and flaming hormones, finding an outlet the only way it knows how, in a dream. I flop back onto my bed, grab my pillow, and drag it over my face. I force in a deep breath and let out a primal shriek whilst kicking my legs wildly, giving into my childlike tantrum. The yell morphs into sobs and then hysterical giggles. What am I going to do? My way forward is completely blurred as a flashback of yesterday's events play through my rattled mind. The picnic was amazing. Christian was so gentle with Chris. Oh my God. Okay, he's such a kind and natural father. We left the park quite late, and Taylor drove us straight onto the tarmac of the Miami International Airport to board the gray Enterprise's jet. By that time, Chris was exhausted. Christian was innocent, odd excitement. He even let him sit with the pilot for a bit. By takeoff, his little eyelids were hanging heavy and low. Christian fussed over him, strapping him securely into the reclined seat and covering him with a soft blanket so that he could sleep. It's hard that I had to look away at times, unable to watch how, after just one day, he was doting on his son. The melancholy bled like black ink into water. After a quick 40-minute flight, one of Christian's new men met us upon the arrival in Savannah. Christian introduced him as Collins. He was a perfect Taylor clone, bristling with efficiency. I briefly brooded over what might have happened to Sawyer. I hoped that I wasn't the reason for his absence. The Christians didn't fire him for failing to stop my covert escape, but I was grateful that he wasn't one to collect us. If Taylor was mad at me, how mad would Sawyer be? Christian carried a sleeping Chris from the plane straight onto the booster seat of yet another waiting SUV. His sleepy eyes remained resolutely shut. That's what a day of fresh air and excitement will do for you when you're 4. The thought had me smiling, warming my heart. Collins drove to my mom's house with the aid of any directions from us and dropped her off. My subconscious took the opportunity to remind me that Christian was indeed the ultimate stalker. And I shrugged, undaunted. It's not like I didn't know. I gave Mom a bear hug and felt her warmth all through me.
Fucking do this!
Do you want me to stop?
No.
Don't we
I
just
like
like...
how he just fucking came back.
Here, you want me to go through until
Just
I find the next...
Finish the chapter, dude.
Oh, no, it's way too long.
That's what she
Something
said.
you'll never hear.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's enough. You can stop.
Okay, good.